Get the highest rated local weather app from the App Store today. Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
The first 18 days of January, we had 10 days at 50 degrees or warmer. We have not had one since. It has been 30s, 40s, even a day in the 20s for a high. So we're talking about much colder back end of January. And it's going to be warming up a little bit over the next couple of days, but not a lot of big warmth and certainly nothing over 50 degrees until Sunday. And of course, that is the second day of February. So we're not really warming up until the new month rolls around. And as we take a look at our iMart camera downtown, and that is looking out toward the west side of Evansville from Fifth Third Bank. And now we take a gander at what's going on in downtown Owensboro from our Kincaid camera at the Hampton Inn and our Heads Construction Tower cam out back. And looking out toward Highway 41, off in the distance, you can see the buildings of downtown Evansville. Pretty cool shot right there. 39 degrees currently. That's pretty cool to know that we're up a lot warmer than it was yesterday. 32 is all we topped out at yesterday. Of course, we didn't have to worry about any precipitation yesterday like we did today. And of course, we had some slick roads out there when that temperature was around 32 degrees first thing this morning. East wind at 6 miles an hour. Now, temperatures, we've got some 40s on the board. I'd love to see that too in January. 40 in Princeton, 40 in Santa Claus, 41 in Tell City. Tell City actually down a degree, but still one of the warm spots. 41 in Fordsville, 40 Owensboro, and 40 degrees in Calhoun. Wind speed wise, we've got, 7, 8 miles an hour. Everything's single digits, but with one exception. Dixon now has an 11 mile per hour wind, but for the most part, we'll be in that 5 to 10 range throughout the day. So it's about where we can expect it from here on out. Wind chill wise in Dixon, 29, as you might expect with that bigger wind. Feels like 30 in Morganfield, 31 in Carmine. Most of us with a wind chill, though, that is above freezing. So let's take a look at this great shot here. Of course, we had that snow, and it was a wet snow with the big flakes, because they were clumping together as the temperature was a little bit above the freezing mark. And it always makes for a pretty snow, even if it's just a light snow, and that's all it was this morning. But you had that covering of white on the ground, and of course on the bench there too, with the swing, and you can see the redbirds out there, those cardinals on the bench and on the ground, getting some grub, I guess. But that's a great, well, there's the bird feeder right there. Yes, they're getting some grub. Thanks a lot. Joyce Corbett got that shot. Live for, oh, here we go. 3, 2, 1, funky. Today's funky fruit, worried onion. Whoosh. Slice, you'd be worried too if that knife was doing that close. I just love that. When I saw that, we've all cut onions before, but you don't normally get a face and a worried face like that one. I love it. That was one of those that really made me laugh out loud. We've got a little bit of rain showing up now in western Kentucky. Of course, we had a lot of action early. Even though it was all light, it was pretty widespread light precipitation. We had a little sleet. We had snow. Of course, we had a little bit of rain later on, too. And really, from here on out, if we see anything, it looks like it's going to be mainly rain. Might see a few flakes mixing in with a few drops up to the northwest. But for the most part, again, we're looking at rain this afternoon. But at the tail end of this system, before it tapers off, we might see a few more drops and a few more flakes mixing together. There's a little batch of rain around the Lakes region of Kentucky and just to the south as it continues to work its way to the east. A lot of that's going to be missing us to the south. Future tracker is going to indicate that too. Really the best chance for rain from here on out is going to be in western Kentucky and certainly south of 64. As you notice, we head into evening, rain, and it looks like maybe a little bit of a mix out there at times, but mainly rain. You can see a little bit of a mix maybe popping up just before midnight off to the east there. Then we start to see some breaks in the clouds. That precipitation tapers off, and then we're going to have a mostly cloudy sky tomorrow and nothing falling from the clouds tomorrow. Best chance for catching a few rays, though, for our Thursday will be up to the northeast around Jasper, Lagodi, Shoals, and Washington, although we all could see a little bit of sunshine out there, but certainly the best chance to the north. And as we roll through our Thursday, nothing shaking. But on Friday, it looks like we will see a little bit of rain creeping in from the south. The best chance by far will be down to the south of the Ohio River. And we're only talking about a 20% chance out there at that. So anyway, we're going to be looking at a warmer weekend. That'll be nice after we get through all this. As far as rainfall from here on out, just some small amounts and nothing much more than that. Less than 1/10 of an inch for all of us is what I'm expecting. Here's my forecast for today. Might see a few flakes mixing in with that light snow up to the northwest, but it's mainly going to be light rain from here on out. Northwest wind at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Temperatures right around 40 degrees for a high today, 42 degrees for our Thursday, and you can see mid-40s on Friday and Saturday. The wind's going to start to pick up over the weekend, and so will the temperature. Look at this on Sunday, Groundhog Day. Looks like the groundhog could see a shadow. That means 6 more weeks of winter. But if winter's going to be 55, 58, and 60, we'll take 6 more weeks of that. But of course, Monday and Tuesday, though, we got a good chance for rain, though, Gretchen. So we can't really enjoy those days. But Sunday, easily the pick day of the week.
Great.
It is great.
Even though it's going to be kind of breezy, windy.
Yeah, well, just a little breezy. The bigger winds on Saturday and bigger winds on Monday and Tuesday. I'm telling you what, for the big game, this couldn't be much better. If you got a big party, they can spill out onto the patio and out in the backyard.
I'll go buy some Aquanet in the meantime.
There you
Pet of the day's next.